Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Heavenly Threads of Heritage. I'm Jada Dixon, your host, and guide on this inspiring journey through faith, heritage, and the remarkable contributions of Black Christian women throughout history, present day, and going into the future. Today, we embark on a mission to honor, celebrate, and amplify the voices of these extraordinary women who left an indelible mark on the church, on their communities, and on the world. Before we dive into the heart of this podcast, let's take a moment to understand what this journey is all about. Our mission is simple yet profound: to honor and explore the Christian narrative of Black women, fostering a community of inspiration, connection, and empowerment through storytelling. Our purpose, our purpose is multifaceted. We aim to amplify the voices and experiences of Black Christian women, sharing their wisdom and resilience. Create a space for intergenerational and cross-cultural dialogue, promoting understanding and unity. Inspire and empower individuals through diverse faith journeys. Preserve and document these narratives for future generations, ensuring that the legacy of these incredible women endures. Explore Christian topics and perspectives through the lens of Black Christian women, offering fresh insights and diverse viewpoints. Our vision, it's clear: to be a beacon of light centered around Christian inspiration, strengthening faith, recognition, appreciation, and representation of Black Christian women within the Christian community. Now, let's talk about what you can expect from Heavenly Threads of Heritage. In each episode, we'll start with an inspirational segment that pulls from the wisdom and experiences of Black Christian women. Tonight, we have an amazing quote from C.C. Winans. Quote, "No matter what you're facing, remember that God's grace is greater than your circumstances." This quote highlights that even in the toughest times, God's unmerited favor and love are there to provide comfort, hope, and strength. It encourages faith, trust, and humility, reminding us that His grace can help us overcome obstacles and find solace in the face of adversity. Next is our Spotlight segment. This is where we shine a light on remarkable individuals, both historic and contemporary, who have made a significant impact in the world of faith and heritage. In tonight's Spotlight, we explore the life and contributions of Jarena Lee, an extraordinary woman who was recognized as the first Black female preacher in America and the first ordained Black woman preacher in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Lee was born on February 11th, 1783, in Cape May, New Jersey. She was the daughter of free Black parents. Later, Lee moved from New Jersey to Philadelphia as a teenager to work in domestic service. Later, Lee became the first Black woman to publish her autobiography, a book titled Religious Experience and Journal of Mrs. Jarena Lee. Sister Lee went on to glory on February 1864. Lee's story is a rare one. It was quite rare to have male religious authorities actually support women preaching, despite being told originally that she wasn't allowed to preach. Lee listened to and embodied the Spirit of God. After our weekly spotlight, this is where we go into our deep discussion. However, since this is the first episode, I felt like we should get to know each other. Is that all right? Good. I'm glad you agree. I want to take a moment to speak from the heart and share the deep inspiration that led to the creation of Heavenly Threads of Heritage. This podcast isn't just about stories, it's about a journey to understanding who we are, where we've come from, and what we are called to be. As I embark on this incredible voyage of faith, I often found myself reflecting on two questions that we all might ponder at some point in our lives. What is missing in the world that I have been called to provide? How can I show up as God created me to be? I looked around and realized that the narratives of Black Christian women, women who have been the unsung heroes of our communities, the torchbearers of faith, and the catalysts for change, were often overlooked and unheard. These women, with their unwavering faith, have shaped the course of history and left indelible marks on our world. Yet their stories remain hidden, buried beneath layers of time and silence. So I decided to create a space, a sacred space, where these stories could shine, where the voices of Black Christian women could be amplified, celebrated, and shared. Heavenly Threads of Heritage is a testament to the resilience of these women. It's a journey into their faith, their heritage, and their incredible contributions. It's a celebration, y'all. A celebration of missing stories, the ones that need to be heard, felt, and embraced. It's a testament to the divine tapestry woven by God Himself. But it's not just about their stories, it's about us. It's about each one of us understanding that we too play a role in God's master strategic plan. So I'm going to pose to you the same questions I ask myself. What is missing in the world that you have been called to provide? How can you show up as God created you to be? May this podcast inspire you to seek those answers, to embrace your unique purpose, and to walk confidently in the path that God has set for you. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Together, we will weave heavenly threads of heritage and illuminate the world with the light of faith, heritage, and the power of remarkable women. Finally, with each episode, there will be takeaways, reflections, and a call to action inspired by our discussions. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get your pen and paper because tonight, here are our takeaways and reflections. Discover unheard stories of Black Christian women who have made a significant impact on history and faith. Reflect on your purpose, pulling out the unique contributions that would allow you to show up as your authentic self. Draw inspiration from resilience, realizing that unwavering faith and determination can lead to powerful, positive change. Share in the journey of exploration and personal illumination by way of self discovery, embracing faith, heritage, and your place in the world. Now, I haven't forgotten about that call to action. This is where you do what you got to do. And I'm inviting you in this moment to take that first step. Reflect on the question: what is missing in the world that you are called to provide? Embrace your purpose, explore your heritage, and join us as we weave heavenly threads of heritage. Subscribe to the podcast, share your own stories, and together, let's illuminate the world with faith, heritage, and the power of remarkable women. Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to mention something important. Heavenly Threads of Heritage is fueled by passion, but it also requires resources to continue bringing you these inspirational stories and conversations. If you find value in what we do and would like to support our mission, please consider making a donation. Your generosity will help us reach even more listeners and continue celebrating faith, heritage, and contributions of Black Christian women. You can visit our Facebook page by searching for Jada Dixon Ministries or YouTube and Instagram at Jada Dixon _HRTGE to find a donation link and learn more about how you can contribute. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a meaningful impact in keeping this podcast alive and thrive. On our next episode, we will discuss the testimonies of faith and resilience. And remember, you are an essential thread in the tapestry of life, just waiting to be discovered. Thank you for tuning in to Heavenly Threads of Heritage. Until next time, may your faith be your guiding light. Peace and blessings.